Nestled in the verdant hills of West Virginia, the Shadow Valley Deer Farm is a sanctuary where wildlife flourishes amidst the rolling meadows and dense forests. Among its inhabitants was a particularly special deer named Lacy, a striking albino whitetail whose ghostly white coat and pink eyes made her a unique and beloved resident. Lacy's journey at the farm was a tale of resilience and hope, and would culminate in an event that left everyone awestruck. But before we start, smash the like button and make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell so that you won't miss any new stories. Lacy's story began on a tragic note. She was discovered as a fawn beside her deceased mother, whose life had been claimed by the harshness of nature. But fate intervened when Becca, a devoted caretaker at Shadow Valley, found her and brought her to the farm. Under Becca's nurturing care, Lacy began to flourish, though her albinism made her particularly susceptible to health issues. Her unique genetic makeup, which stripped her of protective pigmentation, left her more prone to infections and sunburn, posing continuous challenges for her survival. Yet despite these hurdles, Lacy's spirit remained unbroken. The farm's veterinary team worked tirelessly to keep her healthy, battling infections and managing her delicate skin condition. Through it all, Becca stood by her side, providing constant care and companionship. So Lacy's resilience in the face of adversity endeared her to the farm's staff and visitors alike, turning her into a symbol of strength and hope. As Lacy grew, the staff at Shadow Valley eagerly anticipated the possibility of her becoming a mother. The birth of albino fawns is a rare event, and the thought of Lacy passing on her unique traits captivated everyone's imagination. However, Lacy's journey to motherhood was fraught with difficulties. She initially refused to mate with the dominant male deer at the farm, displaying a preference for solitude and caution. It wasn't until a more gentle and submissive male was introduced that Lacy formed a bond, leading to a unique courtship that the staff watched with fascination. Months later, Becca noticed subtle changes in Lacy's behavior, signs that indicated she might be pregnant. The anticipation was palpable as the staff prepared for the arrival of new life. However, their hopes were dashed when Lacy lost her first pregnancy. The heartbreak was palpable, but Lacy's spirit remained unbroken, and she soon embarked on a new pregnancy journey. As Lacy's due date approached, Becca remained vigilant, capturing every moment on camera. One serene evening, Lacy retreated to a secluded meadow, signaling the beginning of her labor. The night was calm, the sky a blanket of stars that seemed to herald the miracle about to unfold. Becca, with her camera in hand, watched as Lacy gave birth to her first fawn, a beautiful brown-coated offspring that brought to mind the classic tale of Bambi. The moment was magical, but as Becca prepared to leave, she noticed something unusual. Lacy wasn't finished yet. The labor continued, and to everyone's astonishment, she gave birth to a second fawn. The arrival of twins was a rarity, especially for a first-time mother like Lacy, and the farm staff watched in awe as she brought forth her second offspring. This second fawn, however, was a sight to behold. As the delicate creature emerged, it became clear that this was no ordinary birth. The fawn's coat was pristine white, identical to Lacy's, marking it as an albino. It did capturing the moment on her camera. Couldn't believe her eyes. The birth of an albino twin was a breathtaking and incredibly rare occurrence, one that left everyone at the farm spellbound. As Lacy tenderly cared for her newborns, ensuring they received the nourishment and warmth they needed, the farm staff gathered around, marveling at the unfolding miracle. The twin fawns, with their contrasting coats, one brown and one white, began their journey under the watchful eyes of their mother, who had overcome so much to bring them into the world. Lacy's story was far from over. Again, as the days turned into weeks, Becca continued to document the twins' development, capturing their first wobbly steps and playful antics. The fawns quickly became the darlings of Shadow Valley, attracting visitors from far and wide who came to witness the rare and beautiful sight of an albino deer family. However, as the fawns grew, strange occurrences began to unfold at the farm. It's late at night, when the world was cloaked in darkness and silence. Becca and the other staff started noticing peculiar phenomena. They would hear soft whispers carried by the wind, voices that seemed to emanate from the woods surrounding the farm. Shadows moved in the periphery of their vision, fleeting and insubstantial, leaving an eerie feeling in their wake. One night, while reviewing footage from her camera, Becca noticed something startling. In the background of a video capturing Lacy and her fawns, she saw faint, ghostly shapes drifting among the trees. These figures, almost transparent and barely discernible, seemed to hover near the deer, observing them with an otherworldly calm. The discovery sent a chill down Becca's spine. What were these apparitions, and why were they drawn to Lacy and her fawns? Determined to uncover the truth, Becca began a nightly vigil, watching over the deer and capturing hours of footage. Each night, the mysterious figures appeared, moving silently through the trees, their presence both fascinating and unsettling. The albino fawn, in particular, seemed to attract their attention, as if there was something special, something otherworldly about the little creature. The mystery deepened when Becca discovered ancient folklore about the land where Shadow Valley now stood. It was said that long ago, the area was sacred ground for a Native American tribe, a place where they communicated with the spirits of the forest. According to the legends, albino animals were considered messengers from the spirit world, beings that bridged the gap between the physical and the spiritual. The birth of an albino deer was a sign of great significance, a rare and powerful event that brought with it a connection to the otherworldly. As Becca delved into the history of the land, she uncovered stories of a shaman who had once lived in the valley, a figure known for his ability to commune with the spirits. The shaman was said to have had a deep bond with the animals of the forest, particularly the albino deer, which he believed held the key to understanding the mysteries of life and death. When the shaman passed away, it was said that his spirit remained, watching over the valley and Taishan Bulitsu was the Bulikulik his boys, and his watcher to Kamatan Zach Stiblik that the balance betorals was maintained again to see the mysterious figures in a new light. Perhaps they were the spirits of the valley, drawn to Lacey's albino fawn as a sign of the shaman's enduring presence and the sacred nature of the land. The whispers and shadows, once frightening, now seem to carry a sense of reverence and protection, a reminder of the deep connection between the physical and spiritual realms. The birth of Lacey's twin fawns had become more than just a story of survival and new life. It had transformed into a tale of ancient mysteries and spiritual significance. As the fawns grew, their presence seemed to bring a renewed sense of peace and harmony to Shadow Valley. Visitors to the farm often spoke of feeling a profound sense of calm and wonder in the presence of the albino family, a feeling that seemed to transcend the ordinary and touch on something deeply spiritual. Lacey's story, from her tragic beginnings to the miraculous birth of her fawns, had become a symbol of resilience and hope, a testament to the enduring power of nature and the mysteries that lie just beyond the veil of the everyday. Her albino fawn, with its ghostly white coat and otherworldly allure, stood as a reminder of the unseen forces that shape our world and the ancient connections that bind us all. As the seasons changed and the fawns grew stronger, the whispers and shadows gradually faded, leaving behind a sense of tranquility and wonder. The farm, once a place of ordinary life and daily routines, had become a sanctuary where the extraordinary unfolded, where the past and present, the seen and unseen, came together in a dance of mystery and magic. Lacy, with her unique journey from loss to motherhood, had brought a piece of the otherworldly to Shadow Valley, a reminder that even in the most ordinary of places, the extraordinary is never far away. Her story, and the birth of her remarkable fawns, would be remembered for generations, a beacon of light and hope in a world filled with mysteries waiting to be discovered.